Good day everyone, my name is Abhiram. My guide is Kirti ma'am. Our project is about generative AI for cyber threat hunting in 6G enabled IoT networks. Our main motive is to enhance 6G enabled IoT security. In 6G network, there is low latency, so the speed of transferring data is huge and connectivity between the devices also increases so many. So it leads to possibility of attacking chances also increases. For this problem, we are introducing GAN transformer, both two models for predicting attacks and rare attacks too by the process of synthesis data and synthesis process. Also, it provides proactive detection. It means it can detect the attack before the attack happens by using log activity of the existing devices. So this is the overall introduction about the project. Coming to the existing research, I concluded that 6G network has low latency, so the connectivity and sharing the data is more huge and increases. So it leads to cyber threats and cyber attacks also increases. So for this problem, they implemented GAN plus transformer, learns complex traffic patterns from the existing device, and it can generate possibilities of attacks. And it's totally depend upon what dataset we are providing. It must be content quality and pre-processed. If it contain noise, the prediction of the both models get confused and predict anomalies during the generating results. So that's why it's the totally prediction depends upon the dataset which we are providing. Coming to problem definition, threat landscape. In 6G environment, this is a large scale network. For this network, the probabilities of attacks also takes place in a huge way. Like example, DDoS amplification, advanced persist threats, malware propagation, coordinated intrusion, campaigns, etc. There are several attacks takes place in the 6G environment because it has higher rate of connectivity. Let's go to critical impact. Billions of interconnected devices, each device handles sensitive data. For security reasons, we need to use cyber threat hunting mechanism for to handle the sensitive data. In this 6G environment, if one fail handling about the security, the all get affected. Keeping in this mind, the challenge is to create real-time threat detection system without any false alarm with low computational power. Next, coming to scope of project. There is two types of scopes: in scope, out scope. In scope is refers to what we are using in this project. We are using GAN and transformer. GAN is providing synthesis dataset and transformer is used to classify whether the attack happened or not. Next point, the data processing pipelines. We need to create dataset with preprocessed and quality without any noise, because the quality of datasets same as refers to the output of the transformer produced. So the real-time anomaly detection algorithm, by providing this project, the real-time anomaly is also clear by if any patterns get affected by the attack. So the project is declares that this is a pattern refers to particular attack. So fourth point, we are not just creating the project, also we are evaluating the results. What type of attacks are getting, is this real or not? By the evaluation criteria, we are finalizing the project overall. So next, out of scope. Out of scope is that what things we are not integrating our project. So we are not using any hardware deployment, or we are not using any edge computing optimization. We are not using any security tools mechanism in this project. So we are not using cryptographic protocol development, any encryption or description. We are just using the threat detection by using log activity. We are not using any encryption description mechanism. Network infrastructure modification. We are not changing any type of physical hardware like routers, Wi-Fi, etc., etc. This is about in scope and out scope. Coming to existing proposed solution, they have used GAN based data augmentation. GAN has two components: generator, discriminator. These two components collect data from the real data set and converts to realistic fake scenarios, because for the unseen attacks, to improve the quality of output. And transformer classification learns complex sequential patterns in network traffic according to the particular device and scenarios according to normal scenarios and attack scenarios, and it classifies whether the attack happens or not by analyzing the patterns of self attention mechanism. Next, scalable frameworks. They have concluded that 95% accuracy they got with low computational power. For this delivers real-time threat detection. Coming to the architecture diagram, firstly we have to create dataset which contains all the information about the sensors, and that dataset we have to give to the GAN, and GAN will generate a synthesis dataset which contain rare value attacks. So from the versional dataset and the synthesis dataset we have to give to the transformer model, and by the classification method the transformer will generate probabilities of attacks happen, and the transformer understands the sequence of text by the using of attention mechanism. This is a process of transformer model will do. Coming to the GAN has two models, generator and discriminator. Generator always generates the value by using the noise, and discriminator always evaluates the value which is generated by the generator whether it is real or fake. If it concludes that the data is fake, again it will back propagate to generator, and it updates the weights and updates the output from the previous one and gives to the discriminator. If the discriminator concludes it's a real data, so the process is completed, we will get synthesis dataset. This is the overall process of this architecture. Lastly, closing thoughts and future work. Key contributions. 6G IoT network is a drastically complex network and with high speed and connectivity network. In this network, the chances of attacks also increases very huge way. For this, GAN and transformer architecture are the best architecture for scalable because it can generate unseen attacks so many. So that's why GAN and transformer architecture is the best approach. Coming to the use cases, the displayed industries are having maintaining handling sensitive data. For that sensitive data, for security reasons we need to use cyber threat hunting mechanism. For using this mechanism, the sensitive data security is more reliable to the users and they can accommodate very belief environment. Next, coming to the future work, we are prototype demonstration using GAN and transformer model classifiers, and we are using both two models, GAN and transformers, for generating the probability of which type of attacks happen and how much the probability it should be happen in the future. So we are using this prototype for predicting the future, also proactive detection, so to enhance the security solutions. This is the overall introduction of this project. Thank you.